If you have ever been curious about running your own Facebook ads, or if this is the season that you are ready to take full control over your own lead generation, then this is for you. My name is Shauna, and I am honored that Christian and Glenn have invited me into this group to share with you guys the exact system to generate your own exclusive leads and then prompt them to schedule an appointment with you. So I'm going to be sharing with you what the best social media platform is for insurance agents and why, what the lead generation ad workflow looks like, and I'm also going to be sharing with you a special opportunity. Now, in case we haven't met, like I said, my name is Shauna. I'm the CEO and founder of Social Waves Media. You may have met me at the Figure Medicare Summit this year, which if you did, please say hi down below. And I first started running paid ads in 2016 for clients. And then in 2022 is when I began working closely with insurance agents. And it was around that time that Christian purchased my course just to kind of see what was actually inside of it. And I guess he liked it enough that we ended up connecting and hitting it off. So let's dive right into what I want to share with you guys today, because we have a very special promotion that I'm working with Christian and Glenn on that is only available until Friday, the 6th. Okay, so let's dive in. So you guys know, as insurance agents, that lead generation is literally the fuel to your business. So what are the options that you have to generate leads in today's day and age? Of course, there's networking. Of course, there is grassroots marketing. The issue with these is that they're time intensive and the results are oftentimes unpredictable. We've got direct mail leads. We've got online lead vendors, which in most cases, not all of them, but in many cases, they can be expensive, low quality, and not exclusive to you. Now, I want you to imagine only speaking to leads that are actually already interested in what you have to offer. That truly is the power behind generating leads on social media. And out of all of the different social media platforms out there, there is one that I believe is the best for insurance agents to be active on, and that is Meta, aka Facebook and Instagram. Now, in case you weren't aware, a few years ago, Facebook and Instagram merged into one company and they rebranded themselves as Meta. And there are six really big reasons why I believe that whether you're going to run ads or not, Meta is the best platform for you to be active on. So the first is you can build a very professional business page without being tech savvy. You get the price of two platforms for one. Obviously, it's free to post on them, but it's nice that you can connect the two. So anything that you post on Facebook will automatically show up on Instagram without any extra work. They've got a very large and engaged audience. In the United States alone, there are 14.4 million active users that are over the age of 65. And if we're factoring in all ages, they have over 3 billion active users. The really nice thing is you have direct messaging, which you don't have on YouTube, and it's pretty clunky on other platforms. They've got a very advanced targeting and algorithm if you do decide to run ads, and you don't have to be tech savvy anymore in order to get big results when it comes to lead generation. So something I always like to share with insurance agents is just how drastically my industry has changed over the years. And when this iOS 14 update happened, it completely disrupted the social media marketing. Now, what the iOS 14 update essentially did was it made it difficult for Facebook to track what individuals were doing when they are off the platform. So in the past, the old way in order to generate leads, and I'm talking specific about lead generation. There are, of course, you can run ads to videos, to blog posts, to e-commerce stores, to products, and so on. But I'm talking strictly lead generation. The old strategy was incredibly layered. You had to have a website. We had to install a pixel. Then we had to optimize for standard events or custom conversions. We had to A/B test landing pages and so on. It was very layered, and there was a need to have at least somewhat of a tech understanding. When this change happened, it took Facebook a little while to rise to the occasion, but they did. And there's a new strategy that is working in today's day and age, and that is keeping users on the platform. What that means is you do not even have to have a website in order to have killer lead generation ads. And they actually have a tool that is called lead generation ads. So let me show you what the workflow looks like for a lead generation ad. So we set up something that's called a campaign, which is where we set up what we want the ad to do, the audience targeting, and then the ad creatives. We serve the individual's ads. If they like it, they're going to click on it. If it interests them, it's going to open up a form. They submit it, and then they will be taken to a thank you page. Now, let me show you a couple of examples. So this one on the far left is for ACA. In the middle, we've got Medicare. And then on the right, we've got a T65 creative example. So if individuals are scrolling and they see the ad and they're like, yes, this is relevant to me, and they click on the Learn More button, they're going to be taken to a little welcome page that tells them what to expect next. They're then going to see a form that they will either complete. Facebook will populate the information for them, and you're able to customize this. Then you need to have your privacy policy link in there, which I show you how to create a privacy policy in under 2 minutes without having a website. And then they submit the form and they see a thank you page. And that is the workflow of moving through a lead generation ad. Now, here's the deal. Whenever it comes to running lead generation ads, something I have always heard is that Facebook ads don't work. And the reality is, when you know what you are doing, it is very realistic to potentially unlock results that look like this. So these are real screenshots from inside of the ads manager. I've got highlighted the amount of leads that each campaign produced. On the far right, you can see how much the campaign spent. So this can work whether you have a lower budget or a more robust budget. Now, I always like to say that Facebook ads are very much like a tool, like a paintbrush. So anyone can pick up a paintbrush, slap some paint on a canvas, and say that they created a painting. Other people develop the skill set where you can actually see what they're painting, like this is an apple. While others truly hone in and master the skill set, and with the same tool, they are able to create a masterpiece like this. The reality is, Facebook makes it very easy for you to pay the platform to serve your content to its users. However, if you know how to unlock the right keys and you know how to optimally set up your campaigns, you know the right campaign structure, you have the back end setup, you know how to understand what the metrics mean, then you are able to move towards a path of unlocking results like this. So if you are interested in generating your own results like this during this AEP and all moving forward, the reality is you have 3 choices. 1, you can learn on your own and stay up to date on Meta's algorithm changes. The reality is the information is out there. You can Google it, you can look it up. Facebook has some help documents that you can move through. The problem with that is knowing if the information is up to date and if it's actually relevant to you as an insurance agent. You can absolutely hire an ads manager. If you chose to work with my agency starts at $2,000 to $3,000 a month for our monthly retainer, and that does not include your ad spend. Now, you absolutely can find people that are a lower overhead, a lower cost, but the issue that I see so many agents run into is they have no idea what the marketer's doing and they don't know how to actively manage them. Or you could spend a little bit of time and money and choose to learn from someone. And that is how I have chosen to interact with insurance agents. And that's why I created Insurance Click to Close. I have seen that insurance agents are smart enough and are more than capable of becoming fully self-sufficient at generating their own exclusive leads. They just need the right step-by-step process. So let me break down exactly what the system is that I teach inside of Insurance Click to Close. Okay, so first, I teach you how to set up the backend properly, which is very important. So that way it is hack proof. And also you can access all of the robust tools on the back end of the ads manager. I show you how to set up your campaign based on your goals. And then we start getting that ad out and serving to individuals where they can click on it, open the form, and submit it. Now, on the thank you page, you have 2 options. You can either prompt your new lead to schedule an appointment with you, or you can prompt them to call you right now. So let me show you two examples. So this one on the left is from a Medicare creative, and it's got Call Me Now. If they click on that, it's going to open up the phone number, and the new lead can make the decision to give you a call right there on the platform. Or you could choose to link to your scheduler page. And when they click on that, it will open up your scheduler page, and you can have them go ahead and complete setting up that appointment on their own. Now, once they submit the form, a couple of really cool things happen all at once. So first, the lead drops into what's called the Meta Lead Center. So this is a spot where in about 2 minutes, 1 minute, you can hop in there and you can download all of your leads that you generated for the day, the week, or the month. But this course also includes a CRM training where you will learn how to integrate that form directly into the CRM. You can set up a new lead alert notification and then follow up with that lead with a series of text messages and emails. And one thing that's really exciting is launching this week is you are going to have access to the CRM training from the man himself, Mr. Christian Brindle, who is going to teach you, him and his team, Glenn and Nathan, walk you through the 7-figure CRM. So you will be able to see start to finish how to actually set that up, integrate it with Facebook, so that way you can follow through with your prospects. And you know it's going to be good if it's led by Christian and his team. Now, here's the deal. The CRM part is optional. You don't have to use a CRM. You could get started now. You would just have to manually go in and download your leads. I highly recommend you using a CRM. If you already have one that you like, you can absolutely integrate that. You can just take a look at the CRM training, see what workflows are included, and so on. Or you might make the decision to make the switch to 7-figure CRM. All right, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time of breaking down what else is inside of the course because there's going to be a link down below this video that really gives you all of the information. But I do want to point out my favorites, which is this includes insurance line of business specific strategies. So this course, after I walk you through how to set everything up, I have an entire module that is just loaded with insurance specific strategies. I've got 3 different T65 strategies, from the easiest to the more complex to set up. So you can target individuals based on their birthday. I show you how to target zip codes. I show you how to include income in your targeting. I show you how to set up the campaign structure if it's one line of business to multiple lines of business. Or what if you're doing Medicare and final expense, but to multiple states? What if you also use ACA and maybe you also have a PNC side business? I show you how to set that up based on your optimal goals. And my favorite is also the goal of this course is to teach you how to become fully self-sufficient. This course is not a paint by numbers course. What I mean by that is you don't blindly follow me on how to set up a campaign. I empower you with the information to understand what you are doing, why you are doing it, and to make your own decisions. I also teach you out of the 350 different metrics on the back end of the ads manager, you are going to learn which 15 metrics to pay attention to as an insurance agent, and then which 4 greatly impact what your cost per lead is. So that way you can know, is the audience targeting expensive? Did my ad image just not go over well? Is it the form conversion rate? And actually diagnose exactly what's going on. And here's the deal. Right now, during this special offer that we have going on, you also instantly unlock additional bonuses that are valued at over $2,000. So I'm just going to point out what my favorite bonus is, and that is how to get 5,000 plus page likes with around $100 ad spend and in less than 1 week. And that's exactly what this secret strategy teaches you how to do. So we live in a world where social proof means a lot. So when individuals look at your ad, they might click over to your page. And when they see that you have a couple thousand people that actually follow your page, it gives the perception that you're someone to be trusted. So let me just show you. Here is a brand new page, and I keep the course fully up to date. I just updated it this August, so it's brand new and fresh. And I even retested this strategy on myself to make sure it worked. So here is a very fresh, brand new business page with 0 followers. It had 2 posts up that were T65 examples. And after I ran this campaign, this page now has over 5,000 likes and follows. And here's a screenshot of the actual compliant ad that I ran in the back end of the ads manager. Now, I like to always be fully honest. So, are these 5,000 people your potential customers? They are not. These are not your ideal clients. We're not going to spend $2 to $4 to get someone to like your page that's in your ideal clientele. We're not. Instead, we're going to use your money to actually generate leads from your ideal audience. It just is worth it to many brand new agents to spend $20 or $30 or $50 or up to $100 to kind of blow up their page and get that very professional looking storefront. And I do want to point out this little bonus lead generation launchpad. If you are brand new and you're like, I don't even know how to create an Instagram page. I don't know how to navigate through Instagram. I'm unsure about how to go from my business page to my personal page. Lead Generation Launchpad is the prequel to jumping into the more robust ads course. And that is for individuals that want to literally start from the very beginning and kind of be fed those baby steps of even just how to navigate the platform. All right, so let's look at what a couple of agents say that have moved through the course. So Rosalind, she says that insurance click to close is completely different from any other ads course and it exceeded her expectations. She's never seen a course that truly breaks everything down step by step. And her ACA ads were 70% lower immediately upon implementing the strategies. Now, I love working with newbies up to advanced marketers, and Edmund's review meant a lot to me because he had spent over $8 million in ad spend before enrolling in my course. He says that you never have to wonder how to implement what I teach. He says I'm honest, forthright, and have integrity. I truly hate marketers that overpromise and underdeliver just as much as I hate agents that run bait and switch ads. I don't hate the agents. I just hate the teaching of running bait and switch ads. So I don't ever implement that in any of my teachings. David is a Medicare agent. He says this has become the best way for him to operate his business profitably in the Medicare space. And he says the best part for him is that once you have this system set up and start to get responses, you can just leave it alone. Carissa says this literally shows you start from scratch how to build a productive ad. She says you don't need any experience for this course to work for you. And then Kevin Roberts says that I share very detailed information he had never heard before. He did not expect for this course to actually last long term. Shauna keeps the course updated and it's something I can always go back to. This is very true. I keep the ads course extremely updated. I update it throughout the year. And in fact, this year when I shut it down, it was because I needed to update about 95% of the content. So anytime changes happen with Facebook, I'm going to make those changes in the back end of the course, and I'm going to notify every agent that is enrolled in the course, let them know where the updates are, and make sure that you have access to current information. All right, let's break down. What is the price of this course? All right, so I've got the course value. I've got the bonuses value, which puts this total value at over $12,000. Now, you might be like, come on, Shauna, that's ridiculous. But the reality is, if you look at the alternative of actually hiring my agency, you're looking at a $30,000 overhead for the entire year. The price of this course is $1,497. That is less than 1 month of ad management. But here's the deal. Right now, during this special time, I'm also offering you a $500 voucher. So that is going to come off the top of the course. So your total investment is $997. When you spend that, you get lifetime access, including any and all updates. The only catcher is the $500 voucher and bonuses do expire on Friday, September 6th at exactly 11:59 p.m. Now, if you're someone that is like, but I'm going to want help, Shauna, I want to be able to ask you a question. I want you to hold my hand and be there for me. Then you're going to want to consider joining the Inner Circle, which is my private membership that also gives you access to the Vault Collective. So let me tell you what that is. This is fully optional, but the Inner Circle gives you the hands-on support you're looking for. You get to join my private Facebook group where myself and 3 of my team members are active in. We answer every single question that an agent asks. We give feedback on what's going on with the ad copy, and we'll even make customized videos if that gets the information to the agent in a more clear way. We have 3 live monthly coaching meetings where you can pop in, ask your questions. We typically have myself and two other ads coaches in those meetings, so we will break off into smaller rooms. You want us to set up the back end of your ad account for you? It's confusing. Come on into the live meeting. I'll send you off to a breakout room with one of my ads coaches, get you all set up and bring you right back in. You want me to look at your campaign and help you make optimizations? That's where you're going to get that help, is inside the meeting. And whenever you are inside of this membership, you also get access to the Vault Collective, which is my advanced trainings. So you get additional courses like how to create a lead magnet, how to utilize ChatGPT and seed the chat as a Medicare agent, how to create an omnipresent campaign so you can show up in individuals' news feeds for $7 to $14 a day. You can show up in their news feed 1 to 2 times a day. So that is optional. But if you want to come in, the price of the inner circle is $118 a month. But when you enroll, you will immediately get invited on the very next page to come in at only $57 a month. So for $57 a month, you can have myself and my team in your back pocket. We're ready to swoop in whenever you need us. Totally optional, but I just wanted to share it with you. All right, so let me share with you what you're going to do. You are going to click on the link that is down below, and that is going to take you to the information page. Now, this information page is pretty robust. You're going to notice that there is a countdown timer that lets you know how much more time you have to make that decision to utilize that $500 voucher. You can scroll through, see lots of reviews, see lots of details, see screenshots from inside and that type of thing. And if you decide I'm the right mentor for you, you're going to click the Enroll Now button. It's going to take you to a secure checkout page. You're going to see the $500 is already taken off. So it's that one-time charge of $997 to access the course and the bonuses for life. The membership is optional. And then you'll be able to jump in and get started working on getting results like this. All right, so here's the deal. I am going to be hopping in live here in a little while with both Christian and Glenn, and I'm going to be answering any questions. If you do have any questions, I highly recommend that you hop over to that information page, because at the very top, I have a video that literally breaks everything down, and I do even have timestamps. You can go right to the frequently asked questions section and take a look. One of the most commonly asked questions that I get is, how much money do I need to spend on ads? I recommend new agents spending anywhere between $10 and $50 a day to get started. So that way we can start looking at the metrics. There's going to be a bit of a learning curve from you first starting, and then also your page being brand new. The algorithm needs to start to learn who it needs to serve your ads to. One of my favorite things is I know that I'm empowering agents for the longevity of their account. This is not something that we're just going to very quickly use like this one time, this one AEP. This is something that we are going to build up the strength of your account, so that way you get the most out of Facebook advertising from this point moving forward. All right, if you have any other questions, drop them below. I will try to be as active as possible of answering them. Like I said, the information page really does have most of the frequently asked questions in there and a lot of information. And then I'll see you guys in the live with Christian and Glenn. All right.